So a lot of people have been reaching out to me and saying like, hey, Kuda, what's a quick and easy way to improve my productivity and to just really help me make decisions amongst which tasks I need to work on now, which task I need to schedule for later, which task do I need to not to even worry about, or which task should I delegate? So I'm going to share with you the Eisenhower Matrix, which President Eisenhower used as he was kind of like making decisions, because I believe this is a simple and easy trick that you could implement to get there. I use it sometimes. I also have another system that I use, but I just wanted to show you this method as this could be an easy method that you could implement in your day-to-day routines and can really help you make those decisions as to what are the tasks that I need to focus on and what are the tasks that I need to delegate or schedule for later or not even worry about. And I'm gonna sketch it right here, and you guys just sit back, relax, take some notes, but more importantly, after the video, go and implement it so that you can achieve peak productivity in your life. And for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Kuda Biza, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. And I'll tell you what, managing multiple businesses, being a father, being a husband, a son, an uncle, I have so many different hats, and as a result, so many tasks that I just have to juggle around. And having a system in place that enables me to be productive and efficient in everything that I do is something that, makes my life so much easier. And I'm just going to share the Eisenhower Matrix, which is also known as the urgent important matrix, with you so that you can kind of like see how you can use it and how you can implement it in your life, because it's a quick, simple hack that can really change your life as you're trying to really think through, okay, I have a list of all of these tasks. What should I work on first, next, and so forth and so forth. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. I really appreciate you coming and checking out this content and this video, and I hope you do like it, and hit that subscribe button so that next time I am dropping some amazing content, you're notified and you can watch it. So with that being said, let's dive into it. So before I scribble around and walk you through the matrix, who is Eisenhower? Well, President Eisenhower, he was the 34th president of America. Before he became the president, he was a general in the army. So this guy had to make a lot of decisions. So it's probably the reason why he came up with this method. As an army general in war, you just have so many things that you have to do to decide on. So really figuring out, what do I work on first? What do I schedule for later? What do I delegate? And what do I even forget about was something key for him to do. And he developed this framework. It helped him to be super efficient and achieve a lot of things. It's something now that we are now using, and I'm gonna walk you through it right now. So the matrix is really based into 4 quadrants. So think of this as kind of like the 4 quadrants, right? So you have the first quadrant, the second one, the third, and the fourth. And at the top here, right, this is urgent. And then this is not urgent. And over here, this is important, and this is not important, right? So what that means is that if there's a task that needs to go into this quadrant, this task has to be urgent and important. And something that's urgent and important goes here. Something that's important but not urgent, it goes here. And something that's not important but it's urgent, you put it in here. And something that's not urgent and not important, it goes here. Do you get it, right? So not important, not urgent, it's this one. Anything that goes into the not urgent, not important, this is something that you don't even worry about. So you don't do, you just put it to the side. Something that goes into not important, but it's urgent. So it's not your number one thing. It's something that needs to be done, but it doesn't probably require your time to do. This is something that you delegate, right? So it's something that's urgent. It has to be done today, but it's not super important. The sky is not falling or anything like that. This is something that you delegate. So these are tasks that you delegate to your VA, to your assistant, or someone else on your team. You put it in this quadrant. And then if something is important, but it's not urgent, so it's something that's really, really important and something that needs to be done. It moves the needle for your business, for your personal life, or whatever, but it's not urgent. It doesn't have to be done this very minute. You schedule it. You put time on your calendar on when you're going to do it. Why? Because it's something that's important, but it's not urgent, so you can schedule it in the future. And then something that's urgent and important, these are the things that you do now or you do today, because it's important and it's urgent, and this is really the matrix, right? So what you then do each day is you sit down with your list of tasks, and then you just bucket them into these different quadrants, and then you see like, okay, these are the list of the urgent important things. These are the things that I really need to focus on. And these are the things that you schedule and put time on your calendar immediately. And then if something is not urgent but it's important, you can then schedule it after these items, because you really want to make sure you're getting these things done before you get into this. And then you call your VA, your team member, or someone else. You can then have them dedicate the time to work on the urgent but not important items. And then the things that are both not urgent and not important, these are things that you probably, shelve and put away, because you want to make sure that you're just putting a lot of your time and your energy into things that are in this quadrant, and then followed by this quadrant, and then you delegate, and then you don't do. A couple of things that I also want to point out is you want to make sure that each quadrant doesn't have more than 8 things, right? So if you find your urgent, important list having 20 things, it doesn't really work, because then you won't really be able to make the time to do all of those things. So you want to prioritize and make sure that at least each quadrant has about 8 items. And if you just have a long list, you're just going to have to figure out how to cut some of those things out and then maybe deal with it later. So maybe put it in this quadrant, but you just want to make sure that the quadrants that you're actioning on have about 8 items or so. You want to make sure that as you're going through the day, you're just kind of like ticking things through out of this matrix, so that by the end of the day, you can really see how many things in the do now quadrant did I finish, how many things have I scheduled and actually maybe gotten to accomplish, and then how many things did I delegate, and of those things, how many things got delegated, and things like that. So in the link below, you can click the template that I created, so you can print out the template, and then you can use the template to really just get started in scheduling your tasks every single day. And then there are other tools and frameworks that we use at the This Is My Era 90-day planner business. If you want to learn more about that, we have a YouTube channel where we have all of that content. But this is a method that I think you can implement today to really just help you become productive with the tasks that you have. And if a president was using it when he was an army general and when he was running the country, I'm pretty sure this method will work for you as well. So again, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit me up in the comments as well. And I look forward to catching you guys in the next video. And I do hope that you found this video super helpful. And if indeed you did, just hit that like button, because it notifies me that you liked it, and I'll keep on creating content that serves you, because the reason why I do this content is for you guys. So thank you so much, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video.